All right. This is my third video currently that is going up on YouTube, and today, using Showdown, we are going to build a quick and just for funsies BattleSpot singles team. Specifically, that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new team here. We're going to go with BattleSpot singles, and from the last video, if you watched that one, you know that I prefer to go hyper offensive. Doesn't mean I won't go with a more bulkier Pokemon within one of these, like maybe something like an Azumarill is a bit more of a bulky, you go max HP or something. But just to kind of kick it off, we can look at a few Pokemon that are actually really fun to use in BattleSpot. Or something that I've also wanted to use. I know Hoopa's new, but I haven't really tried him yet, so I'm going to go ahead and leave him just to other people for now until I get a little bit more used to what exactly he's capable of and able to do. Instead, we're going to build it. Really want to build it around Mega Mawile. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a huge power Mega Mawile. Just to double check. Should go with that. So we get that. So we get the Mawilite. And then Mawilite is in. And I think the pretty much standard set for Mawile is something like this. Oh, look at that. If you set it to BattleSpot, it now lets set you at level 50. I haven't made a BattleSpot team in a while, so I did not know it did that more recently. And we're just going to give it more special defense, I guess, and give it a minus in that. I definitely want Sucker Punch for very basic and obvious reasons. I want to delete Iron Head, Play Rough, and that final move. I like the idea of don't really need the Ice Punch unless I really want to make sure I don't have to worry about Landorus. But Landorus can take me out regardless. I think EQ from the Landorus kills me, so Power Punch is cool. I know Swords Dance is always a thing because Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, definitely. Let's get that away. It's fun to go with. But I think I'd rather have coverage, so Play Rough, Iron Head, Sucker Punch. Alright, let's leave that blank. We'll leave it blank and come back to it when we have a particular set in mind. So now that we have Mawile in mind, like I said, I build hyper offensive. And I haven't been in the current meta. I know I just did that one battle, but I haven't played BattleSpot in a while, so you can't really counter certain things unless I know what I'm countering. Like I said, this is just for fun. We're not just going to go in super detailed. We're just going to kind of go in lighthearted, screw around, come up with a few options. So preferably not using a Mega, even though Mega Medicham, I love Mega Medicham in BattleSpot. Let's go with a special. Volcarona would be really fun to use. So we're going to use that. We're going to use a setup Quiver Dancing Volcarona with Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, and Flamethrower. And then for that final move, because it has been a while, Giga Drain's nice, takes out a water type that might want to come in on me. Psychic, not really useful. Let's go with the Giga Drain. I like the Giga Drain option anyways. We're gonna go with that. And that is the set I want to use. Usually just click it to make sure. Let's go Swarm. And then with this, Lefties is kind of good to go with because it gives you that nice bit of recovery on top of everything else you're going with. So I will be going with the Leftovers. Just gives me a solid bit of recovery, which might let me live stuff. If I end up not liking the Leftovers, I might switch it to something like an Expert Belt, which can definitely help Expert Belt boost it. So now we got one physical and one special. My physical is a little slow regardless of how hard it hits. So I'd like something that's a little bit faster in that aspect, and a naturally fast physical attacker that I would prefer to use. It also hits hard. I do love Choice Scarf Reckless Staraptor, so we're gonna go with that Choice Scarf Reckless Staraptor. Scarf Reckless. Post in the comment section down below if you would like for me to do a tutorial video of kind of how to play Pokemon. When I say kind of, I mean in the sense that you already know most of the basics. You just want to learn, you know, maybe some proper team building. I don't build the best teams, but I feel like I could try my hand at coming up with a couple of team build combinations, you know, things you should look out for, things you should try to do. When you should use a standard EV spread, when you should try to change the EV spread, the way you should look at items and abilities and stuff, and just, you know, kind of the overall process. Like I said, this one's just more for fun, so don't really use this as full-on inspiration unless you just want to have fun. Close combat, yeah. And that is, in fact, the set I'm going to go with. Yeah, just in case there are other Choice Scarfers that want to try to go against me. Alright, and like I said, just a back and forth combination is pretty much what I'm going to go for here. So I'm just going to go with a 1 physical, 1 special kind of direction until I get exactly what I want. Actually, let's go back up to OU territory and see what we have. I love Alakazam in this tier, or in this style format, especially as a special attacker. I might actually end up making a team building with a Mega Alakazam. I don't know what gameplay I'll do it in, but if people want to see that, go ahead and say it, and then what battle style, or what common battle style you'd like to see it in. Stuff doubles, I think VGC style doubles, BattleSpot or singles, and then what tier. Actually, no, I believe, no, he's OU, so it has to be OU. I'm not building Ubers, I don't do Ubers, just because I'm not good with Ubers, so. From here, good special attack. Heatran, actually, though. But I would rather go the Scarftran, this one. So we're not going to use Heatran, and then... I'm not going to go with Manectric, because if I go with Manectric, I'd rather just go with Jolteon. I know Manectric has more options in terms of moves to go for, but Jolteon just hits really, really, really hard, and I like that. We could go with Superior, but Superior has limitations. We could definitely go with Sylveon. Sylveon is on the slower side, and I already have a setup. But Choice Specs Hyper Voice does hurt a lot, so we're going to go with it. I haven't done it in a while myself. And yes, we are going to go with the Specs variation Specs. With, of course, Hyper Voice right here. There's really no need to go for Dazzling Gleam in singles, so I'm not even going to put it on there. Or Moonblast and such. We will go with Shadow Ball. And I mean, obviously I have access to some what's it called? A hidden power of some kind. But I think I'm gonna go with, let's just run the Heal Bell, you know, for that last ditch effort, just try and stay alive. And then Psyshock, yeah, that's a good spread. I guess I should go for a hidden power, but I enjoy this. I don't think, what can wall me? Ferrothorn can wall me, so you know what, actually hidden power fire is probably what I should go for instead. And then, this is the spread. We're gonna go with that spread, I like that. God, a lot of special defense. So good, so enjoyable. From here, now we will go with another physical attacker. Like I said, just a back and forth process. This is just for fun. We're not doing anything super special, super elegant with this one. And let's go ahead and draw something lower tier. We have one Ubers, one BL. I'm fine going down a little lower down. Crawdaunt would be very, very cool, but D-Dancing is kind of his forte. As a Focus Sasher, though, he's not bad. He's quite good. I don't have any Water Stab yet anyways, so he might be something I go for. Who else can we look for? Arcanine's good, but we already have Fire. Yeah, Special Fire, but, you know, we kind of already have that. I don't want another setup with Cloyster, at least not a massive setup like Cloyster is. Crobat's nice, but we already have a Brave Burger, and where Cross Poison is good, it's probably not going to come in handy as much as I'd like it to. We could go with either a D-Dancing or Swords Dancing for Alligator. One of those would be very, very fun. We could go with a Focus Sash Infernate. I know that's lovely to do. The only downside is that Flare Blitz will break the sash. He breaks his own sash, essentially. I haven't done Mamoswine in a while. But I prefer Scarf Mamoswine because base 80, and realistically, he doesn't take hits, which is a little upsetting. We could go for Mienshao with Life Orb. I like Regenerator Life Orb Mienshao. And I haven't used it in a very long while because I usually just find that other Pokemon fit my team a little bit better. It gives us double U-turn with both Staraptor and Mienshao. Has a nice high jump kick, U-turn, and let's go. That was my phone. We're just gonna ignore that for now, and we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with it. And then we're going to go with, well, we definitely want the U-turn because U-turn is just a good move overall. And then on top of that, we're going to go with Fake Out because Fake Out's nice and fun. We're going to go with our nice stab. Ooh. No, I'm not worried about Drain Punch. I'd rather go with High Jump Kick. And I enjoy Knockoff as a move. I don't see myself getting stuck by anything. What can stop me? I can U-turn on it, and even if it is a Ferrothorn, I don't really care. I have the Regenerator. But I believe you do take Life Orb Recoil on U-turn. Yeah, you do. Rock Slides and Stone Edges, those are nice. Of course, the knockoff's helpful against those Psychics. But I think U-turning on a Psychic is going to do just enough damage, especially with the Life Orb boost. Rock Slide's going to help me take out those flying types, which I would actually fear a little bit more. 90% accuracy. Has it been dropped? I feel like it was 95. Anyways, I hate Stone Edge. I hate Stone Edge. To be honest with you, I hate all the rock type moves. Just their lack of accuracy to sufficient power damage. I think Rock Slide should either A, do more, or have higher accuracy. I hate the fact that, I just hate that. I don't want a Swords Dance setup because I already have, I actually don't have any setup really except for Volcarona. But no, I'd rather not. We'll go for the Rock Slide. I'm happy with that. And then we are going to go with the suggested speed set, or suggested set, because it works. We have, cool, now we just need one more special. What really do we have that we need for coverage? This will be our last Pokemon. We have fighting stab, but then we also have fighting coverage and star after, just in case we don't want to bring the in-shao into the battle. We have a nice setup special with Volcarona, which gives us bug and fire stab. Sylveon will hit really hard, so that's good. Mawile hits hard. The in-shao and star after both having that that U-turn combo. What would be a really good special that's fun to use, preferably haven't used as often, that fits this team well? Obviously Greninja, but Greninja always fits teams, and I'd prefer to see as one Uber rather than two. On top of that, yeah, Thundurus is cool, but I don't really want the Thundurus. Togekiss is an option. Venomoth is there, but Venomoth is kind of the same thing Volcarona is. It's a Quiver Dance, but tinted skin, or tinted lid, sorry, not because. We could go with Special Azelf for a nice Psychic Stab. I'm going to try not to use, what's his face? Alakazam, because I tend to throw Alakazam on these teams at the last minute. And I'd rather not use him, even though he is a very good Pokemon in general. We could go Special Infernape. Actually, though, Nasty Plot Special Infernape with Blaze is really good. Yes, you can run the Iron Fist if you want to get that Vacuum Wave set. That gives us priority, and we don't have priority yet. Well, we do in Sucker Punch, but it's not reliable priority, so you could easily burn them all while, so. Really makes me want to go with Infernape. I do see I have a Rock Weakness. It's neutral on Infernape, but it does hit the Volcarona and the Staraptor. The in-shao technically resist it and can clean up. Staraptor can clean up on a rock for the most part. I'm liking the Special Infernape. I haven't tried. I tried it once, but I didn't give it the full kick that I probably should have. I'm a scaredy cat, but I'm gonna go first off. Let's go with Nasty Plot. And I'm a scaredy cat, so I go with Flamethrower because, you know, scaredy cat. Then we are gonna go with, what do you have special? Options for special are kind of limited. We do have the Vacuum Wave. I hate that you don't get Aura Sphere, but you do get Focus Blast. So Focus Miss. Okay, we're gonna go with Focus Miss, and then we're gonna go with Vacuum Wave. But Grass Knot though. Focus Miss or Grass Knot? If I'm correct, Vacuum Wave does get boosted from Iron Fist. I'm almost certain about that. We're gonna go with Blaze just in case. Grass Knot helps it clean up against the water types and such, obviously. But the Focus Blast is gonna hurt, but +2. I don't really think I'm gonna need it. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. And then max speed, max special attack. Okay, that's fine. Oh, odd amount. I'm happy with this. Quite a lot actually. So we are going to, let's do this, and it doesn't want to work. I think it's just mine. It just, that's upsetting. That means it's not gonna save. Which means I'm not gonna bother naming it because it's probably not gonna save. That's fine, it's just for fun anyways. So yeah, this is the quick team builder piece here, and we're gonna go ahead and stop this recording and then make another episode of us using it from here.